Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going back to 1970s West Germany. We're looking into the Münsterland murders. A really chilling case that, well, it changed things.
It really did. It was the end of an era, wasn't it? Hitchhiking. It used to be the symbol of freedom.
Yeah, adventure.
Yeah.
But this case turned it into something frightening.
And what's striking is how the killer exploited that trust. Car ownership was going up, sure, but so was this general anxiety. They called it German angst.
Fear of crime.
Yeah, fear of crime, sometimes maybe a bit out of sync with the actual stats, you know. But this killer, he made those fears real. He weaponized that everyday act of getting a ride.
So today our mission is to unpack this. How this phantom, the hitchhiker's killer, operated. Why the investigation struggled, and, well, the question's still hanging 50 years later. And one thing that jumps out right away is his type. Petite women, dark hair, around 20 years old. Very specific.
That consistency is key. It wasn't random. It suggests something personal, maybe ritualistic, made profiling him really tough for the police back then.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. November 1971, Edeltraud van Boxel, 23. She was pregnant, working as a prostitute.
And she was last seen getting into a white VW Beetle.
A Beetle, right. And witnesses even saw, incredibly, a lifeless form in the passenger seat of a Beetle speeding down the highway later.
The crucial link there, forensically speaking, were the burn marks on her ankles, matched the heater placement in those old Beetles.
Wow. Specific.
Very. And how she was found, posed on her stomach, probably to hide the pregnancy, her handbag was gone too, the first trophy.
Chilling. Then, just 6 months later, Barbara Storm, 20 years old.
Barbara fought back. Hard.
And that fight left a vital clue, didn't it? Something for the future.
Exactly. Under her fingernails, scrapings. Years later, they got a usable DNA profile of the killer from that. A 21st century clue from a 70s crime.
Credible. And her posing was different.
Yeah, she was found posed in a cross shape. Again, that ritualistic element, but no confirmed sexual assault. He took her belongings too. Pattern forming.
Then 1973, Marley's Hemmers. This one.
Yeah.
The audacity is just shocking.
Tell us about that.
Her boyfriend, Peter, was also hitchhiking. He actually saw her car speed past him.
He saw her.
Yes. Saw Marley's unresponsive, slumped in the passenger seat of a dark, foreign-looking car. Maybe a Citroen DS.
Imagine seeing that.
Yeah.
Horrifying. And then her remains were found much later.
Months later, yeah. Skeletonized. Far from any road.
So putting this together, driving around with victims in the car, it's incredibly brazen.
Terrifyingly so.
And the cars, a Beetle, this foreign car, then later a Mercedes, it points to someone mobile, familiar with the area, the highways.
Like a traveling salesman, maybe?
That's a strong theory, yeah. Someone moving around, not tied down.
The final confirmed victim, Erica Kunze, October 1974. What was different here?
With Erica, he tried to burn some of her things. A floral bag, library books, even a man's jacket.
So maybe getting worried. Aware of evidence. Paranoid.
Could be. Or maybe the ritual was just evolving. But the core stays. Same victim type, strangulation, trophies, posing. He's refining it. She was seen in a dark gray Mercedes Ventale limo. Distinctive car. Witness saw part of the plate too, BF.
So, with all this, why was it so hard to catch him? You mentioned multiple jurisdictions, pre-digital.
Oh, huge problems. Police forces didn't talk much between districts. No central database, nothing like today. It was fragmented.
And you mentioned a massive mischance after Erica's murder.
A critical one. They had that description, the Mercedes Ventale, the partial plate BF. They actually compiled a list, 308 owners matching that.
Okay, so they interviewed them, checked the cars.
No, that's the thing. They just sent letters, contacted them by mail, no visits, no inspections.
It's letters, that's unbelievable.
A colossal misstep, really. He could have just slipped right through that net.
But there was still that DNA from Barbara Storm. That must have felt like a breakthrough decades later.
Absolutely. A huge moment of hope.
No,
but it's never matched anyone. Not in any database.
And the 2015 reinvestigation.
Yeah.
They exhumed someone.
They did. A suspect who had died. It was a major effort. But his DNA, it wasn't a match. Crushing disappointment. It really is this tragic intersection of forensic timelines, you know. A 70s crime, a 21st century clue, still waiting.
And then, after October 1974, he just vanishes. Like a ghost.
Poof.
Gone. Which leaves us, and you listening, with so many questions. Did he move? There were similar hitchhiker murders down south, Rhine-Neckar region in 75. Was that him?
Or did he die? Get arrested for something else entirely?
Or maybe he just stopped, satisfied whatever dark need he had, and just lived his life.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
It's deeply unsettling. And the biggest question, the one that haunts this case, will Barbara Storm's DNA profile, now 50 years old, ever find its match? This dive reminds us that for Edeltraud, Barbara, Marlies, and Erica, the search for justice continues. Their killer is still out there, a ghost in the system.